Welcome back to CCR Productions. Today we're going to be taking a look at Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Mera. This is a pretty exciting review. I'm very excited for this movie. But before we take a look at the figure, let's take a quick look at his her packaging. Packaging-wise, it's pretty standard, plastic-free. You got some nice wave detail, nice little kind of 3D detail there. You got Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. You got Mera. You can see the figure here. She does come with some kind of water effects, so maybe she uses kind of her water powers. There's that side of the package. There's that side of the package. The back, I do have reviews of Stealth Suit Aquaman as well as Orm up on my channel. Here's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. There are some legal information, and there's the barcode if you do wish to scan it. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this figure open and see how cool she actually is. And here we have Mera out of the package. And first impressions of this figure are pretty good. It does look very nice. It does have some nice paint wherever the paint actually is. There's some nice paint detail right there on the arm. There's also a nice paint detail on the, I guess you could say kind of the crown. And there's also a nice paint detail on kind of the belt area, but there is no belt that is on. Also more paint detail right there. It's very nice. I do like the texture of the kind of, I guess, aqua suit that she's kind of wearing. And then I do like the boots design. They are pretty nice. They are, she does have like these kind of wedged heels on. So overall, I think this figure looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and move on to accessory-wise. This figure is actually kind of where this figure shines, in my opinion. I do really like the kind of aqua-ish accessory. I do really like that. She does come with two, but this is also where this figure has a downfall. She can't hold her own accessories. Let's see if I can get her to stand up with it. No, maybe. Nope, alright, she's going to lay down. Now, this is a very nice water effect accessory. And, of course, it has a little peg, but her hands are so small and thin that... Are you serious right now? Every single time I put... Never mind. No, there you go. It's very hard to get her to hold it, though. Alright. Alright. She wasn't holding it before. Okay, there you go. It looks like she will hold it a little bit. It is very heavy, though. There we go. Now we're not quite getting it. And now she can't hold it. But she doesn't really hold it all that well, which is unfortunate, because I do really like the look of the water accessories. I do think it gives it a cool, more dynamic look. But she doesn't really hold it all that well. And so, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice. Now, she does hold this very nice smaller one. She does hold a smaller one, which honestly I think looks slightly better than this bigger one, because the bigger one's kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a water ball. It's almost like it's being shot at something, and this is kind of like it's just kind of moving the water around with the hands. Almost kind of reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, if anybody knows what that show is. So, yeah, accessory-wise, this figure is pretty decent. Now, articulation on this figure is actually pretty good. There is a ball joint at the head, which can get you a little bit down. Really not much up, but you can, of course, swivel it all the way around. There's also a ball hinge at the shoulder, which can get you about that far up. It can swivel all the way around. There's also an elbow joint, which can get you about to 90. You can also swivel that all the way around. There's no wrist, nothing at the chest. There is also here we go. There's also a ball joint in there. There is a ball joint, which is nice for a 4-inch figure. All these figures do have ball joints, though. So you can get about, that far. Get about that far forward. That far back. You're not getting any back on this figure. You can't get about that far out, which is nice, so you can, like, do the splits if you really wanted to. Not sure why you would, but it is an option. There is a very nice swivel at the thigh there, and then there's also a very nice swivel at the knee, as well as a bend to about 90. There is no ankle articulation or anything like that, which, of course, is unfortunate that none of these figures have it, but it's not really something they need. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on to some here she is next to Aquaman. She is next to Black Manta. Here she is next to Orm. Here we have a look at the wave of 4-inch action figures for the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom movie. Is this figure worth it? I'd say kind of. It's a pretty decent figure. There's, of course, you know, the whole stuff with the actual actress and the whole legal stuff and everything. But besides that, I'd say this is a decent figure. I really do like the accessories. I do think they are nice. She doesn't hold them all that well, though. That is a little bit unfortunate. If she held them well, I'd say this figure would be a little bit better. But getting this figure into even a pose with this accessory in her hand, this big water accessory, was quite the chore. But overall, I'd say this figure is nice. If you really enjoy the character, if you really like this figure, of course, you can go out and get it. But I'd say that this figure, kind of like the Orm figure, isn't a bad figure. It's just not the best that this wave has to offer. I'd say that it's a nice figure, but I'd say wait for a sale. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next one. And actually, before I see you in the next one, if you enjoyed this review, comment what you think of if you're excited for the Aquaman movie or not. Comment what you think of these figures, and also, I lost my train of thought, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.